Hey, what's up, everybody? Mr. Dan here in the little chair. Harry's in the director's chair. Back from London, real quick. And we have a physical media haul to show you guys. It's heavy on the Clint Eastwood. Yep. Got a sizable eBay box here. We're not going to look at all of them today. We're going to split it in half. But real quick, as a film student and as someone who's into editing and filmmaking, what did you think of Nosferatu last night?
I thought my quick thoughts on it are I was very impressed with the cinematography and shot composition. The atmosphere was really good. I thought maybe some of the pacing and plot points were a bit I'm a bit iffy on some of them. I'm not entirely sure how to feel about it, but it was good overall. It was definitely a good watch still. Yeah.
Yeah. Great in the theater. It's fun in the theater. Yeah. A couple people left. Didn't come back, but it wasn't the most graphic movie ever.
Yeah, not really.
Certainly something to see in the theater, I thought.
Yeah, not really too outright horror, but definitely good on atmosphere, setting, and environment.
Yeah. Once it settled in, I was like, oh yeah, it's this story. I know this story. I've seen more Dracula movies than you have. I've seen this story done, and they did twist some things, but I did enjoy it. Anyway, let's get to it. Heavy on the Clint Eastwood. Let's get some other Clint Eastwood hauls before we get into this. Let's start way back in the beginning. Tell us what we got there.
What do we got here? Ambush at Cimarron Pass.
Yep. Show everybody. It's one of Clint's first starring roles. A year before he appeared in a certain television show. I'm trying to get all his Clint Eastwood movies. It's a little disheartening when you see a video that says, oh, Clint Eastwood actually hated this movie, so I don't know what to expect. Look how young he is.
Yeah.
That's young. Clint Eastwood, Scott Brady. We'll see. That was the year before he was in this.
Rawhide, seasons 1 to 3.
So,
84 episodes on 23 discs.
So I'm on season 2 right now. He's definitely the second lead guy on this after Eric Fleming. But I've really been enjoying these. Wow. And in here, they refer to him as a ramrod in here. I think he plays like a Civil War soldier, ex-Civil War soldier, or maybe during the Civil War. But a ramrod, I learned, is actually a term for the second in command of the cattle drive. So that's his role on here. But really good. He sings in an episode. That was a little interesting. But I'm enjoying it so far. What do we got here?
Actually, let's do better transition.
I know, better transition. It's a
Paint
transition.
Your Wagon.
You had to get it. Oh, Paint Your Wagon, the infamous singing Western. 164 minutes. I got to go through it, though. I got to do it. So I was flipping dials one day, and all of a sudden, there's Clint Eastwood in a saloon. And I'm like, okay. And about 3 seconds later, he starts singing. I was like, I think I was in high school. I was like, Dad was in the next room. Grandpa was in the next room. I was like, Dad, Clint Eastwood's singing on TV. What's going on here? And he explained it to me. So, yep. And, okay, then what do we got here?
4 film favorites. Clint Eastwood Comedy Collection.
Okay, so what do we got? We got a couple that we've seen. You've seen the Clyde movies.
Yeah.
Every
yes,
Which
I
Way
have,
But Loose. Any Which Way You Can. Classic.
Both of them are on. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow, yeah.
The cool thing about this is, you get a lot of these collections, they'll throw in one of the Dirty Harry movies, which I already have. I don't have any of these. So, and I've heard good things about Space Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
That's also with James Garner, Tommy Lee Jones, older actors playing astronauts that have to go back into space because they're the only ones familiar with some kind of problem that occurs from their old astronaut days. So they got some really good old actors in there, older actors. And then you got Honky Tonk Man, Clint Eastwood, Kyle Eastwood. Of course, Scott Eastwood is the other son that's doing a lot of acting now. But this involves singing as well. And I did see parts of this when it was on HBO back in the day, but it wasn't something I was really gravitating towards as a kid as far as Clint Eastwood movies. And then we got, did we show this one? No, we didn't. No, I'll do this one. We got Bronco Billy, Clint Eastwood, Sandra Locke, lighthearted kind of a comedy. Clint's running the Wild West show. I think there's some pretty good character actors in this. What do we got here? Oh, by the way, this is part of the Clint Eastwood collection, so I got a lot of these brown I got a bunch of these, the brown snapper cases. Some people love them, some people hate them, some people are neutral. As long as it's not falling apart inside, which is often the case, I don't have a problem with it. We got another one not in that collection. What do we got there?
Bloodwork?
The dreaded sticker. Okay, again, not one of his more well-regarded films overall, but a pretty good film and a pretty good cast. That brings us to this giant eBay box. Have you ever heard of buy two, get one free?
Yeah.
How about buy three, get three free?
Yeah?
How about buy three, get six free?
That's what it was?
Nope.
No?
How about buy three? How about buy three, get 10 free? Pretty good deal. So, some of them are Clint. I'm going to go ahead and hand him the Westerns. We're going to do the few more Clint Eastwood movies in here and the Westerns. Okay, we'll try to do the Clint ones first for continuity. Okay, go ahead and show him that. That is a Clint Eastwood directed film.
Crazy.
Crazy. That's the first film that he directed that he didn't star in. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So that stars William Holden. Whoops. I haven't heard, again, it's not one that Clint Eastwood fans talk about that often. Now we have a total mess here. Okay, I thought I had more Clint in here, Clint Eastwood. I do have a Clint, though. But, yeah, Breezy, starring William Holden. Again, it's a Clint Eastwood directed film, so I got to check it out. There's a number of those that people kind of forget about when it comes to Clint Eastwood films that he directed in, but didn't star in, like Bird, which is about Charlie Parker, a jazz musician, because he was really into jazz. Then you got, what do we got there? We got Cheyenne. That's Clint Walker. Okay, he was gigantically huge. He was on a show called Cheyenne. I've heard good things about it. I'm guessing this is kind of like a sampler. Let's see. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Season. Yeah. So I'll check it out. I've heard good things. This is not that easy to find as far as a complete series. So we'll check it out. We got season 1, The Storm Riders, The Trap from season 2, and The Young Fugitives from season 6. Just 3 episodes. I was hoping for a little more. But have you watched The Dirty Dozen yet? Have we watched that together?
No, I don't believe so.
I don't think so. He's in that with Charles Bronson, Lee Marvin, a lot of big time actors back then. Telly Savalas, just Ernest Borgnine, tons of actors, but Clint Eastwood's in that. Clint Walker is in that, by the way. And then who do we got here?
Oh, Angel and the Bad Man with John Wayne.
Yep. And McClintock. There's 2. McClintock and Angel and the Bad Man. Have not seen either one. Don't know anything about either one. Oh, bonus documentary. John Wayne on film. So I've been kind of catching up on my John Wayne movies. Thing is, Grandpa wasn't a big John Wayne fan.
Really?
So if there was like 2 movies on and one of them was a John Wayne film, he would probably be watching the other channel. So I don't remember seeing a lot of John Wayne movies growing up. I remember seeing the commercials for them when they were on syndication, but I didn't watch that many of them. And who do we got here?
A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die with...
A Minute to Pray, A Second to Die with Alex Cord and Arthur Kennedy. So I'm guessing this is a spaghetti western.
Yeah.
Franco Giraldi, Nicoletta Machiavelli. Yeah. So, one of the lesser-known spaghetti westerns, I'm guessing. Explosive action in the hard-driving tradition of Fistful of Dollars. Well, we'll see. But, yeah. Love the spaghetti westerns. And we got last one.
The Wanted Men.
Okay. Starring Randolph Scott. Heard of him?
No.
No? Okay. A rugged confrontation in a life and death stand. Richard Boone. Oh, yeah. Richard Boone. Classic Western actor. Anyway. The Wanted Man. So, Mike from Mike's DVD and Blu-rays, if you're watching, have you seen any of those? Any of these? The Wanted Man, Angel and the Bad Man, McClintock, or A Minute to Pray, Second to Die. Spaghetti Westerns had the best titles.
Yeah.
And You know, we haven't even gotten into Giallo yet. Those are Italian like horror movies.
Oh, okay.
They have the best titles too. Black Belly of the Tarantula, The Red Queen Kills 7 Times. Just all kinds of great titles. But anyway, there it is, guys. There's the non-Clint Eastwood films. And here we have the Clint Eastwood films in the ever-expanding Clint Eastwood collection. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And we'll check you guys next time. What are we going to try to do before you go back to college? I'm thinking Outlaw Josie Wales.
Yeah?
For Clint. Probably
Oh,
Clint.
for another Clint Eastwood, yeah.
Classic Clint Eastwood Western. That's the one I think about mostly. So
Yeah.
I think that's a good one to start with. We only watched Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, right?
Yeah,
That
pretty
trilogy.
much.
Yeah,
Pretty
from
much,
that
yeah.
trilogy, yeah. As far as Westerns go. We'll do Outlaw Josie Wales because you're going to see a lot of familiar faces in there from Any Which Way You Can and Every Which Way
Oh, that's
You
fun.
Lose. So
Yeah.
it's kind of funny.
That's fun.
It's funny to see them in that different setting. So we'll do that one next, and then maybe eventually we'll do Fistful of Dollars or a few dollars more.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Later.